Good morning from day 102. The first thing we did this morning was cross a stream after we had put on dry socks, but our shoes were wet, so it didn't even make a difference.
Yeah, I started to take my shoes off and realized my socks were already damp, so
What's the point? Anywho, 13 miles today, I'm assuming.
yeah. And it's a blue sky and sunny.
It is supposed to rain today, though.
Is it really?
Yeah, for the next 3 days in the afternoon.
All right, well, in the meantime, it's beautiful and maybe some of our stuff can dry out. I've got socks hanging from my pack all over the place.
Yeah, I have mine too.
So
everything smells bad.
Yeah.
It's just like musty and damp and smells horrible. So
there is so much water everywhere, and the creeks are just so full. Waterfalls all over the place. It's beautiful, but it's definitely wet on the feet. This is what a lot of the trails are like, with a river running through it.
I'll just walk through
You can hear Kelsey sloshing behind. This one actually isn't bad. The ones that are muddy are the worst.
It is about 10:30 and we stopped for the first exercise break, and I had my granola with breakfast essentials, and now we are doing the half-a-mile climb up to Spy Rock, which I think has a good view, and it's only, there are, just some clouds in the sky, but it's mostly a blue sky. So we'll finally get our first view in like 3 days or something.
Just have to show you these flowers. Wow. They are so showy. And there's a whole bush of them. It might look like I peed in my pants. It's because I did. Not intentionally. I was trying to use my pee style thing, and it was like pee was going everywhere. And I think what I did was I had it, where did I have it? I didn't have it against my skin. I think my underpants were in the way. So I got pee everywhere. So fortunately, not many people around on the trail. Took everything off, rinsed everything with some fresh water, and good to go.
Welcome to the nicest privy on the AT. Yes, you heard me right. This is a privy at the Priest Shelter. It was built in 2023. And okay, privy review. Solid 9.5 out of 10. I mean, the wood is stained. I mean, you guys saw it. It's beautiful and it's really nice on the inside. Smells a teeny bit, hence why I docked the 0.5, but very nice privy. It is almost 3 o'clock, so we were at the shelter for 2 hours. We ate lunch, and then Green Bean did her exercises, and we had service. So I was like, because where we're going tonight doesn't have service. So, what are you doing?
I don't know, the shadows have that smoky look to it.
I don't see that.
Okay.
So in the Shenandoahs, we are going to be staying in an Airbnb for a few days because we have someone visiting us, so we're gonna hang out with them, do some slack packing, and we had to reserve the Airbnb, and we had enough service up there to do it, but so I was looking at a bunch of different options, trying to find one that's like kind of centrally located, but I think it's still like we're gonna have to drive anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour, like any time we're hiking. But that's the plan, and we reserved the Airbnb, and now we are officially on our way. A little bit of a view. We are right under the clouds. We made it to the actual viewpoint. We are making our way down the mountain, and I left my sweater on because up by the shelter it was kind of cool. You know, sometimes like a cloud would come through, but the lower we get, the less of a breeze there is and the more humid it's getting. So I'm regretting the sweater decision a little bit, but I can't really be bothered to stop to take it off, so I'm just gonna accept it.
We are at a creek with like long series of waterfalls, and apparently we have to cross this creek. So I'm curious to see what it's like. Actually, this doesn't seem like it's going to be so bad, but this is really, really pretty. And I can see up ahead. Oh, we got this. Here's the trail on the other side. But it's a very beautiful creek.
it across the creek. We did, both of us, take our shoes off and put on Crocs because my socks are just a little bit damp, and same with my shoes. Most of my shoe has dried off except for like the part by the heel, and I'm hoping that they'll dry overnight, and if they get more wet again, it's not gonna happen. So thank goodness feet are dry. Okay, dinner tonight is, well, I've had 2 of these. It's a tortilla with freeze-dried eggs and bacon, and then I think I'm gonna have some beef ramen too because this is not enough. But it's very tasty. Green Bean is having chicken ramen
and 30 grams of protein powder drink.
Yum.
Chocolate.
It is kind of chocolate.
Kind of chocolate, yeah.
But yeah, that's what we're doing for dinner. Hello.
Hello.
We are in the tent. It is 8:30. Green Bean wanted to go to sleep. I have 11 minutes left of the last episode of season 3 of The White Lotus. And things are getting crazy. Anywho. Yeah. We hung our food, both of us rather poorly.
Really badly.
It's better than it not being in the tent. And there was like
so.
nothing. Like no good options.
Yeah, there was one that might have worked, but there was all poison ivy under it, so it wasn't going there.
That's so fun. Oh, highlight and character building?
Highlight, character builder. I knew that I was,
We do this every night.
no, wasn't I saying something
To me?
about, maybe it was, my feet getting wet after I changed my socks.
Oh, yeah.
That was really silly. Should have just kept the damp socks on because I wasn't thinking like, oh yeah, we might be going through some more water. But, oh well,
So that was your character building?
I guess so.
And a highlight?
It was really nice having sunshine. Letting some things dry out. And it was really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty waterfalls and pretty flowers and pretty fresh greenery. And I liked how it would seem like we went back in time. You hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Just some leaves breaking, or branches. Like because we were in a higher elevation, and so the trees weren't all the way leafed out. It seemed like it went back to earlier spring.
I was wondering where you were going with that.
Yeah, earlier spring. So, I don't know, I thought that was kind of cool. And then we came back down, meant like several thousand feet, and now it's all leafy green again. So, that was pretty cool.
My highlight was the fact that it didn't rain today and that we have the Airbnb booked, and I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
And my character builder, I'm sorry, there's something suspicious crawling up there. My character builder was wet feet, and that I wanted to make it more than 13 miles today. Because, yeah. Now we have to do 2 bigger days. And I'm a little stressed about the amount of food I have. So, that's the situation. But, we're gonna go to bed.
Good
Good
night.
night.